There you go. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we are back, everybody. Welcome to your Daily Dose of Awesome. Your life 50 minutes of daily motivation, inspiration, and education, and maybe some laughs that we just had.
Yes.
As well. I'm here with the wonderful, the beautiful Julie Burke. How you doing, Julie?
I'm great. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to hop right into the content because we'll have a little bit of a serious conversation, and we couldn't do it with the mask on in the previous video. So welcome back, guys. Thanks
Hi,
for
guys.
being a little patient with us. And you see in the back, Mr. Tim Irway, video bombing our Facebook Live here. You know, how rude.
How rude.
Or say hi, TJ.
So today's topic is when it might be time to ditch your company. Kind of a controversial topic. Virtually no one in network marketing likes to talk about the subject, yet so many networkers, leaders, and newbies alike are constantly switching companies for whatever reason. And so I want to talk a little bit about that because it just seems like for me, Julie, you tell me, sometimes switching a company or leaving your company might be a sound business decision based on your goals. So if you don't mind, first and foremost, what are we doing here? What got us together here?
We're having a day together, you guys. How lucky am I that I get to spend the day with TJ and Fernie, and we're working on creating systems for my business. We're working on my business, and these guys are just absolutely amazing. And so, very, very honored to be here today. And yeah, we're talking about this topic because I feel in life that here's the deal. Let me back up. When we get started in network marketing, and you guys could chime in and voice your opinion, but don't we get started for the product, right? So we're introduced to network marketing typically through a family member or a friend. Some of us, like me, I didn't know what network marketing was. I never heard of the profession, but I knew I wanted a business that I can build from home, right? Where I didn't want to do the home parties. I didn't want to make the list. None of that was attractive for me. I wanted to be able to build my business, my home business from home. So, however, I also have to try the products, right? We have to try the product, and I love the product. And so I feel in network marketing, most people get started for the products and they like the products, but then what they don't understand is that there's so much more that comes into play when building a network marketing business. You have to look at the leadership, you have to look at the timing and the trends, and you want to look at the training, and you want to look at the system, and is it duplicatable? The culture. Yeah. You want to look at the compensation plan, and we don't. Mm-hmm. And we don't. And so we go on this journey in network marketing, and we're told prospect and recruit, but yet there are different people there. When you're in network marketing, there's different levels, because you could become really good at prospecting and recruiting, but then are you getting that support from your upline? Are you getting the training that you need when you're moving in more of a leadership role? And so what happens is you have to really take stock and evaluate where you're at. And if you're not happy, this is what I see. I see so many network marketers just settle. I see them just settling, and they're stuck, and they don't know how to overcome that. And they're not even really happy with their company anymore. They're not happy with the leadership anymore, but they just stay because they don't know how to get out of it, or they don't know they think in scarcity instead of thinking in abundance of where they could actually go and maybe move on and create the business of their dreams in another. Yeah, whatever it is.
Let me back up a little bit, because obviously we're not saying you should be leaving your company.
No.
What we're saying, sometimes what happens as we start building or grow a team and we start interacting with the leadership, the company, we get to know, we learn about the policies of the company and what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, and sometimes people feel like they're just stuck, like they don't have a choice in the matter,
right?
And so, you're ultimately you have to make some business decisions. Does your company align with your values? The way does the culture align with who you are? You may love the product, but the product in and of itself is not a business. In fact, a lot of people that I've talked to network marketing say, well, this is wrong with my company. This is wrong with my company. I don't really like the leadership. No one's really supporting me, but I love the product. So that's why I stay. I'm like, wait, so you can be a customer.
Right.
You can be a customer of a product, love the product.
Absolutely.
I still buy the products for my first company in network marketing. I don't build the business, but I still buy the products. The product, are you going to be a customer or a business builder? Are you going to be a customer, a consumer, or are you going to start making some business decisions? And your business decisions have to do with, where can I grow the most? Where can I thrive?
Right.
What type of culture and leadership do I need to be able to thrive? And sometimes the hard decision or the hard reality that shows up is sometimes the best decision might be for you to move on with another company, organization, or leader more aligned with your values. So what say you? Because you recently went through this.
Yes, yeah.
So share a little bit about what I just said in the context of your story.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, right? So I was my first introduction in network marketing, and I only knew what I knew at that time, and I did. I loved the product, and I was learning a lot. But what happened was, at a certain point in my career, I realized I really want to understand this profession as a profession. I don't want to treat it like a hobby, because what happened was I got my first, you're in a pyramid scheme. And I was like, what's a pyramid scheme? You guys, I really didn't know. I really had no clue. So I made a decision to go home after that was said to me and start learning and diving in and understanding this profession. Now, I was already building my business on Facebook, because I learned how to utilize Facebook at that time, because I didn't want to do the parties. It wasn't for me. I'm not bashing home parties. I'm just saying home parties was not the business plan I wanted. I wanted to be home with my kids. And then about a year and a half ago, I branched out and really just wanted to understand more of this attraction marketing. Right? I wanted people coming to me. I wanted to brand myself. I didn't want to be known as the shake girl at that time. And so I did. I started diving in, and I became a student, and I started implementing what I was learning. And what happened was there were people that didn't appreciate what I was doing. They didn't appreciate that I was sharing tips and strategies with other network marketers. They didn't appreciate that I was starting my own coaching business. And they didn't appreciate that they didn't appreciate attraction marketing. They wanted me to build my business the way that they built their business, because they were successful in network marketing for many, many years. They were in this industry, I think, for about 25 years. But you guys, here's the thing, right? What did I say? You have to move with the trend, and the trend is online. Most people don't want to. Most network marketers, I don't. The ones I've been talking to, they don't want to build offline. They don't want to do the home parties. They don't want to do coffee shop meetings, and because I was doing attraction marketing, I was frowned upon. I was pretty much exiled from.
It created
a lot of chaos.
It created issues.
Issues.
So you were basically your the way you wanted to build, your values around how you wanted to build.
Yes.
It just
the way I wanted
the culture
to build. Yes.
was no longer in alignment with how you wanted to do things.
Absolutely not. And so I was making at the time multiple six figures in this company. I would have hit millionaire last year. I mean, I was pretty close to that, which was all fine and dandy. But here's the thing. I couldn't sit and be unhappy and feel unfulfilled just to collect a paycheck. And most people don't think that way. I feel like most people just stay to stay. They stay because they say, oh my gosh, my sister got me into this. How can I tell her I'm unhappy and I want to leave? Or, whatever it might be.
Or maybe you're making an income. And you're afraid of losing the income.
And you're right. Yeah. I was scared as heck to.
You were very scared of you losing your income.
I was losing a significant income. But yet I could have stayed and collected a check, but for me, my integrity was worth more. And I didn't live in that limitation of that limiting mindset of what I was losing. I was saying, okay, I need to make this decision for me, nobody else but for me. I know I have a team. I know I have a big downline, but I have to feel fulfilled and happy. I don't want to just stay just to collect this check. And so I did. I found somewhere. I've never been happier. And that's the message today, is that I don't want you guys to sit in if you are unhappy, why sit in misery? Because I will tell you, sometimes the grass is greener on the other side, okay? Because I'm truly building an amazing network marketing business very, very quickly with a true dream team that I've always wanted to be with. So,
and I'm observing this. I'm experiencing this with you firsthand, Julie. I'm seeing the people you're attracting.
Yes.
First of all, attraction marketing is working beautifully for you.
Oh, you guys,
you don't have to recruit
amazing.
anymore. People just come to you.
There's no more prospecting and recruiting.
And I've never seen you more passionate. Since I've known you the past couple of years. This is the most passionate I've seen you around network marketing, building a team, and in the organization you decided to join. I could see is in alignment with how you want to build. The culture's in alignment, and all that stuff, and that's ultimately the lesson. And here, guess what? The income that you gave up, essentially walked away from, you recouped it pretty quickly, and now you're thriving and growing faster than ever.
Yeah.
So sometimes, not only is it about how do I feel, and it's not just about that. There's practical reasons for walking away from something you're not happy with,
right? Because
it's gonna allow you to, when you're in alignment with the business, when you're in alignment with the company, or alignment with the organization, it also allows you to thrive and grow bigger than you could have in the previous company.
Absolutely.
And so it's not just about how I feel. It's also practical business decisions. Now you're discovering that you see that you can actually grow bigger.
Yes.
Because there's that alignment. It's not that this company is better than this company. It's that now there's an alignment in values, culture, etc.
Passion.
And that allows you to run harder than ever. Does that sound right?
Absolutely. And I get it. People are scared of change. And I feel like that's where, and they're nervous about what other people are going to think about them. And I'll tell you, I didn't get here in my life by worrying about what others were going to think, because I've had the arrows thrown at my back. I've had the negativity. I've had to deal with a lot. But you have to, if you always go back to your inner guide and listen to, really take stock where you're at in your life, you recognize that a change needs to happen. I always say you just take those steps forward in faith, right? And everything kind of unravels and figures it out. Like I said, I rolled with the punches, and I rolled right into my home and right into my dream team. That's what I did. And so I guess, again, just the message that we wanted to bring today is not like, hating on your network marketing company. It's just
evaluate whether where you're at is the best for you. Those of you who want to do attraction marketing but feel restricted and can't, these are business decisions you're going to need to make on your own. Yes. Whether you're okay operating within the policies of your company, or if you need to spread your wings and you can't, maybe it's time to start looking around.
Yeah, and
for business reasons.
Yes.
And if you love the product, continue being a customer of the product.
Yes, you could continue being a customer of the product, but when you want to build, if you're looking to just create a couple $100 a month, I was looking at, I'm looking to really grow an empire and then help my team grow an empire as well, right? Of network marketing entrepreneurs in a company that I feel aligned with, that I feel is a 10 all the way across the board. And I found that, right? So you have to do what's right for you. If it, I still like some of the products in my past company. It doesn't mean that I can't take a product. I support other companies, but this is the company for me and the home for me and my team. And that's what we're creating, and that's what we're building in our culture and with our team.
Awesome. The food's here.
The food is here.
So I think people got the message.
Yeah.
And so we're basically giving you permission to consider some ideas that are not talked about in network marketing very often.
Absolutely. Attraction marketing, number one. I will tell you right now, branding yourself in attraction marketing has been a huge part of the success. Now these guys, because what happens is when you do attraction marketing, like Bernie said, I'm not really recruiting. People are just genuinely, they want to join. So now we're creating systems, because that's what EMP does, is they help you to create a system. And so with their help, we're creating a system to help leverage, right, and grow and scale that business.
So awesome. So
yeah.
Guys, if you want to learn more about Elite Marketing Pro, go to elitemarketingpro.com, or if somebody shared this with you, click on the link in the description that they shared, and you'll learn more about what attraction marketing is, how to build your business online. Hopefully your company is in alignment with that strategy, since in my opinion, there's no better strategy than to be able to build it from behind your computer, from home, while with your kids, with your family. I recently got married, so now these are all considerations for me. So,
and she's amazing, you guys. She's amazing.
So thanks, guys, and thank you, Julie, for doing this. And hello, Tim.
Hi.
How's it going? And there's the room service lady.
Yeah.
Hello, room service lady. And there's Arizona. This is where we're at. We're in Phoenix, Arizona. So
Mountains and sand.
take care, everybody. Have an awesome day.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.